Welcome to this video on Writing Standard 1.2. We will discuss pre-writing. We will be covering the core standards in writing. Write arguments to support claims in an analysis of substantive topics or texts, using valid reasoning and relevant and sufficient evidence. Develop claims and counterclaims fairly, supplying evidence for each, while pointing out the strengths and limitations of both in a manner that anticipates the audience's knowledge level and concerns. We will be covering the following: choosing and narrowing a topic for your writing, determining the audience and purpose for writing, developing a topic using a main idea and support. You have been writing for quite some time now. You are able to put a sentence together and get your point across, and are able to communicate via the written word. The skills you learn in this session should help you improve your writing skills. We have discussed in our previous sessions the different techniques used in pre-writing. Let's now continue with choosing and narrowing a topic. Choose a topic that can be effectively covered in the allotted amount of space. One way to narrow a topic is the use of clustering. In clustering, you will be able to choose and narrow a topic to what idea you want to focus on in your paper. This is an example on how to do clustering for your topic. Here, the topic is driving. Determine your audience and purpose before you begin to write. By identifying an audience and purpose for your writing, you know what kinds of details to include, as well as the appropriate language to use. Here's an example of how to determine your audience and your purpose for writing. In writing, you should be able to develop your main idea and the support for this. State your main idea, then gather and organize your supporting information. You need to remember that the main idea is the most important thought. You should state it in one sentence, but that does not necessarily mean it should appear in your paper. Your readers should remember this from your writing. You should also take into consideration the organization for your supporting information. Here are the different ways to organize your support. Chronological order, information arranged in time sequence. Spatial order, information arranged according to space relationships. Order of importance, information arranged from the least to the most piece of information or vice versa. Comparison and contrast, information arranged according to similarities and difference between items. Developmental, information arranged so that one point leads logically to the next point. These concepts are important to be able to develop effective and well-organized writing. Let's do an exercise on choosing and narrowing a topic. Select one of the topics below and use clustering to narrow each broad topic. Nature, health, hobbies, travel, politics. Let's do another exercise. Use your narrowed topic from exercise A. Choose two possible purposes for paper and identify the potential audience for each purpose you have given. And here is one more exercise. Select one of the topics, one of the purposes, and one of the audiences you have listed on prior exercises. Write a main idea for the topic, then jot down supporting ideas for developing the topic. Finally, choose a method of organization and write it down. Why is it important to narrow a topic? You should know how to write for a specific audience to get your point across effectively. Why do I need supporting information? This is the bulk of your paper. A thesis or main idea is one idea. The supporting information is what supports your claim and gives your research credence. As a student, you're expected to develop claims and counterclaims fairly, supplying evidence for each while pointing out the strengths and limitations of both in a manner that anticipates the audience's knowledge level and concerns. We've come to the end of our session. We have discussed choosing a topic, how to write for a certain audience, and how to develop a main idea and give it support. By the end of this session, you should know or be able to do the following. Choose and narrow a topic for your writing. Determine the audience and purpose for writing. Develop a topic using a main idea and support. This information should help improve your writing skills. Good luck with your writing.